Harmful and deadly insects. Millions of people in the United States are injured from venoms produced by insects and other arthropods each year. About 25,000 severe injuries result from these bites, and about 32 are fatal. Venoms. Venomous insects and other arthropods produce venoms that can be classified as venoms that produce blisters, or vesicating toxins, for example, blister beetles, certain stinging caterpillars, millipedes. Venoms that attack the central nervous system, or neurotoxins, for example, black and brown widow spiders, bark scorpions, certain ticks, Hymenoptera, wheel bugs. Venoms that destroy tissue, or cytolytic and hemolytic toxins, for example, Hymenoptera, fire ants, ground scorpions, mites, chiggers, wheel bugs, brown recluse spider. Venoms that prevent blood from clotting, or hemorrhagic toxins, for example, lice, fleas, ticks, mites, true bugs, biting flies. You should not stand in front of any strange insect that may be dangerous. May cause many problems, the most dangerous of which may lead to rapid death at the same time. Bullet ants. The danger of bullet ants. Known as one of the most painful stings of any insect, the bullet ant sting contains a neurotoxin. The stinger is located on the ant's abdomen and is 1 to 3 millimeters long. A single sting from one of these pests can leave a person in agony for up to 8 hours. The pain is described as an intense and lasting burning sensation. Giant hornets. The danger of giant hornets. Although not typically aggressive toward humans, northern giant hornets will sting people who attempt to handle them. They'll also sting while defending their nest or defending a beehive they are attacking. Mass hornet attacks are very rare, but they can occur. In extreme cases, they can cripple or even kill victims. Fleas. Fleas and their harm to humans. Fleas are known to transmit tapeworm larvae and, uncommonly, the disease murine typhus. They are most notorious for transmitting bubonic plague from wild rodents to humans in certain parts of the world, not Australia. The three main species of flea that infest humans are cat flea, Ctenocephalides felis. The bug. Hymenoptera. Also known as next bugs, they are huge bugs with huge, tubular mouths. Hemipterans suck the bark of trees to obtain food, in addition to sucking the blood of animals. Their tubular mouth also allows them to dig deep and obtain enzymes and nutrients for them to survive, so they can continue to do this for other plants and animals. No one is sure whether these insects are of any use to the world, and based on what I see, the author says, I can guess that they are of no use. Most importantly, the sucking action by hemipterans can spread the deadly Chagas disease, which develops slowly over a period of up to 20 years, causing heart disease and intestinal disfigurement. You won't die quickly, and you may not see any symptoms of the disease for decades, when it becomes difficult to treat. Caterpillar. The harmful effect of the caterpillar insect on humans. This insect literally resembles a creeping thistle bush. Because it is covered in pine cones, it has poison in all its branches. The worst part is that the victim will barely feel anything. You could unknowingly bump into them and become infected. Caterpillars look really cool, and that's part of their danger. They're tempting little devils that lure you in to try and catch them. Unfortunately, its poison is deadly, causing internal bleeding and disrupting the body's ability to clot external wounds. Along with a ton of internal bleeding, the victim's body simply cannot stop bleeding, leading to eventual death. Therefore, catching this insect is not a good idea. Black widow spider. This spider, found mostly in the southwestern United States, is one of the country's most notorious dangerous insects. This fame is not what came to your mind when you heard it, as the bite of the black widow is extremely painful and can cause inflammation in the area of the bite, and respiratory problems. On the bright side, few people die from their bite, as the rate is only 1% per year. Also, this insect is not very aggressive, and only attacks when it feels threatened. Another positive thing is the giant red hourglass on its belly. Once you see this mark on any spider, you know it is a black widow spider, and you should avoid it immediately. It is best to stay away if you see a spider of any kind. Therefore, this insect is much easier to spot than other insects on the list. The lice. How are lice harmful to humans? If you're infested with body lice for a long time, You may experience skin changes such as thickening and discoloration, particularly around your waist, groin or upper thighs. Spread of disease. Body lice can carry and spread some bacterial diseases, such as typhus, relapsing fever or trench fever. Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are among the 10 most dangerous insects in the world. Many people hear about mosquitoes but do not give them importance, as mosquitoes are among the 10 most dangerous insects in the world. This insect kills 1 million people around the world, and it is said that at one time this insect was one of the most dangerous insects. It is said that it is not the bite that causes death, but the transfer of blood from one person to another that causes this thing. It is said that the female of this insect is the one who carries out this process, and it also causes malaria to be transmitted. This disease causes many problems, such as colon problems, killing and destroying red blood cells, nerve and muscle pain, headaches, and colon pain. It also causes the transmission of a disease known as the Zika virus, which makes children's heads small in size. This insect is known as the giant water bug, and is found in North and South America and in the northern part of Australia. It is found frequently near fresh water, and attacks many marine organisms. Tsetse fly. This fly usually carries trypanosomiasis, known as sleeping sickness, which disrupts an individual's circadian rhythm and nervous system. Over time, the victim suffers from sleep problems that develop into nervous disorders and feels tired all the time. Tsetse is found in Africa more than anywhere else, and trypanosomiasis kills up to 25,000 people a year on the continent. Of the 23 species of tsetse fly, only 6 transmit the disease. Symptoms of the disease can go unnoticed for months until major health problems suddenly erupt. So, you should do whatever it takes to avoid the sting of this deadly tank. Africanized bees. These insects are also known as killer bees, and for good reason. They are famous for their painful sting and giant appearance. They are also extremely aggressive and attack in swarms, guaranteeing your death. Also, she attacks any potential threat to her cells, so do everything you can to avoid her nearby invisible cells. So, if you bother these insects, you should run, since they chase their victims up to 1/4 mile away. House centipede insect. The house centipede is among the 10 most dangerous insects in the world, as it has many legs. Using these feet, it can obtain and eliminate prey. Its average lifespan is said to range between 4 to 5 years. It is also said that it causes many problems and pain to humans, including sweating and redness of the skin, as well as dizziness and headaches. This insect also feeds on the remains of other insects, and this confirms that it is one of the most dangerous insects that can live in the house. Therefore, this insect is considered one of the most dangerous types of insects that humans must kill as soon as they see it. Bot flies. Unfortunately, the bot fly is known for its sneak attack. It lays its eggs on mosquitoes, then the mosquito bites its victim, the eggs are transferred to the victim, and the bot fly's babies then emerge from the victim. This may all sound like a disgusting horror movie, but this fly doesn't typically bite people and the reproductive process is kind of scary. Therefore, avoid all mosquitoes to avoid bot flies coming out of your skin. Larvae. The cause of wound infection with worms. How did I get meiosis? You may have gotten an infection from accidentally ingesting larvae, from having flies lay eggs near an open wound or sore, or through your nose or ears. People can also be bitten by mosquitoes or ticks that harbor larvae.
Be sure to subscribe to Top 5s with notifications on.